Y'all, welcome back to Moments with Miss Amy. I am so glad you joined me. Don't worry, I am not going to get you sick over this video, so you're okay. It's not contagious through a video. And no, I don't have COVID. I did go ahead and get the test and it came back negative. What I managed to do was catch a summer cold. And let me tell you, it's not fun. And who likes to be sick? No one, right? If only I could just, and if only it was that easy. But it's not. When we don't feel well, it doesn't just go away. We have to actually push through it, survive through it. Now, I am not a doctor. I don't even play one on TV or YouTube. So make sure if you're not feeling well, you follow the steps that you feel led to do. Going to the doctor, whatever you need to take care of. But I'm just going to tell you for myself personally, while I've been down and feeling cruddy, I really had some time to think about some things. And one of them that I realized was how important that it is to feed myself. I know, right? That's a little weird, kind of lame, right? Like, feed yourself? Like, what, you expect somebody else to do it? But no, what I mean is how I've realized it's important for me to take in the sustenance that I need to be able to get stronger, to get healthier, to feel better. And it actually brought me to a scripture. Now, this is in the book of Acts, and I'm going to tell you, I love reading the book of Acts, and I don't really think we've done much together in it with sharing scripture. But there's a scripture in there in chapter 27, and it shares about Paul, and when he's out on the ocean and the ship's being tossed around and it's crazy and they're dealing with hurricanes. Very relatable for us here in Central Florida. So it is Acts 27:34. Now I urge you to take some food. You need it to survive. Not one of you will lose a single hair from his head. And so, like I said, they're talking about they're on the ship and how important it was for them to eat before they took their next step. But for me, realizing and thinking about that, I'm here, I'm fighting this cold, I feel cruddy. I want to lay around, I want to watch Netflix, I don't want to do anything. I'm tired, I'm congested, I'm blowing my nose, you know what I mean? All those kind of things. Now, I'm blessed because, you know, like I said, I did take the COVID test, it came back negative, and I do have smell and taste. So stuff does taste good to me. But I just don't have the energy to make it or the desire to eat it. But I have to. You have to have food to survive. My first instinct, of course, is like ice cream. Because it's a comfort food. It'll make me feel better. No, it won't. Like dairy and congestion. Not good together. So I have to remember to eat things that are going to make me feel healthier. Eat things that are going to help me to feel stronger. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to pop on and talk to you guys about that because I bet I am not the only one out there who has, while they weren't feeling well, made choices to eat things that did not help my body for healing. Or maybe just chose not to eat. Hey, just if I have to force down a little bit of juice, I'll do that, but otherwise I'm done. I feel, and you need to check with your own physician or whatever, because I'm going to tell you what, I'm not a physician. I am just somebody who has learned from experience for myself that it's vital to make sure that I'm taking care of myself and getting in the food that I need to survive. That doesn't just pertain to eating healthier things, choosing things that are going to be better for my body to be able to, you know, take in, absorb, whatever, you know. But it also pertains to what I'm putting into my mind. Because I have found that when I'm not feeling well, if I put in negative, I don't know, dwell on the news, research things that are negative and scary to me, anything like that, I feel worse. So it's important that I make sure that I eat healthy, that I'm drinking water, that I'm putting in positive stuff, and that I also give myself time to rest. That's a hard one. If you're a real go-getter, achiever, person who's got a number of things on their list, and you're always thinking, oh my gosh, I need to get this done, I need to get this done, I can't take a break, and I can't rest. Y'all, you need to reevaluate that. You really do. Because when we are sick, it is important that we take that time to rest. So yes, while I'm on here and I'm doing my YouTube for you today, let me tell you, naps have been my friend all week. And I was scheduled to do it today. I was hoping that I would be feeling much better. And I am. I can't believe how long I've gone without coughing. So that's great. But I really have been taking care of myself. And so these are things I wanted to share. I hope it helps you as you're going through things, especially if you're dealing with a summer cold. Because while we feel cruddy as we're going through those things, we have to remember that if we don't take care of ourselves and do the things that we need to do to survive, it's not going to help us feel stronger and healthier in the long run. So I really hope that you guys are all healthy, strong, and moving right along. And thank you so much for understanding, even as my voice has been a little bit weird. And I really look forward to seeing you much healthier next time. And I want to thank you again for joining me for Moments with Miss Amy.